Hello everyone, and welcome back to Everyday Husband Quotes, the channel for marriage advice, marriage entertainment, and everything else marriage. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel.
I'll jump right in. So one of the big questions that I've been getting, I've been getting hammered. I've been getting love and hate, both of it, all of it, over me and Dave's conversation about privacy and transparency. So, yeah. So a lot of people did not, you know how it is, like you get edited. Things get edited. So a portion of our conversation was left out because we also talked about me being Catholic and how did that look like with us having a blended denomination family, because, you know, I'm a very spiritual person and it's important to me that everybody gets in their, you know, however they practice. The other thing is, thanks, Kamisha. The other thing is that, yes, we did talk about bank accounts. It was like in the whole chunk of things. Like I was going down a list of like 50,000 things that would require a password. And my issue was I have a daughter who is like a gifted artist and she has a journal, right? And she draws in it. I don't touch it. Like, I only know she's gifted because like every now and then she'll show me things. But I feel like it's a complete violation of her trust for me to go in there, even though that I know that she's talented and I want to give her like, you know, a whole bunch of kudos every day. But, you know, I'm not going to anybody's journal. And I've been married before. So, you know, I don't mind splitting passwords and all that in marriage. However, I was also in a situation where people had secret accounts that I later found out about too. So what's the purpose of doing all that and trust being one-sided? That was my issue. What y'all think? Thank you, Kamisha. Like I wasn't trying to misrepresent Dave at all. Like I've always defended him and said, hey, he's a good guy. I really like him. I love him. We're good friends now still. My issue was we were having a disagreement on what is transparency, what is privacy, and how does honesty come into it. Because if I did my job of getting rid of baggage, you know, so that I can enter a relationship without any problems and put in past drama from a previous relationship on a guy, and I allow him to have like a fair shot of like getting to know me and establishing trust with me, like why doesn't that work two ways? You already want my password. I don't even do shit. Right, Kamisha? Tommy did agree because they knew, and the reason why they came directly to me was because, you know, producers are everywhere. So they had already known that he and I had a disagreement. So when it was time for everyone, we talked about positives, like what went well. Okay, what didn't went well. And they looked straight at Stacy. But also what y'all didn't see was there were some other ladies who presented some very, you know, negatives about their dates as well. And I was defending some of the guys. But they didn't say that. You didn't see that part, but they want to come for me. Oh, this was the other thing. The other issue was people were coming for me because I guess the sequence of when they showed, you know, how I was presenting the date with David, and they were like, well, Stacy was being sneaky and hateful because she was jealous because he opened up with Liz. No, I'm happy. What I was saying is that he's available for anyone else. David was at my top. He was in my top. And, you know, the name of the game is love. We have to go through a process of which we find the one person that's the best match for us. So why am I going to hang on to him when he might be a better match for someone else and someone else is happy with him and they do have a connection? Like, why do we always have to assume that all Black women got to be catty and trifling? Yes, I did date someone else. I was on a date this episode, actually, David and I went on another date. So y'all know the scene where it was like Alexis and Jason and Liz and AJ. KG, Kyra, David, and I were also there, but y'all didn't see it.
Right. I just thought it was them four. I was like, when was this date?
We were all playing the little corn, whatever it's called, because I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Because, baby, I came in my heels because they didn't tell me every day. Now, y'all know I wear athleisure every damn day, right? They telling me to dress up. I thought I was getting dressed up for a date.
And it's weird how they're showing that preview next week, Stacy.
Oh, with the frickin' frack.
Frickin' frack. They were together the whole night.
No, we weren't. We were rotating.
The whole night. But why is it a problem that me and Stacy did not know each other, y'all, until we started filming. We just met. And that's how we done clicked and became like best friends. I don't know if they thought we were going to be pitted against each other, but...
Of course.
It didn't happen. So maybe we fucked up what they were going to do. I don't know, but they got us looking crazy for the next season. Talking about, oh, they're always...
Thank you, Diva.
Apart. Oh, okay. Sure we can.
What was our reaction when we found out that we got casted? I was excited because, hell, nothing else doing worked. I mean, I really don't even get... I'm like probably the most out of all of my friends. And even though like the little blogs be coming for me, talk about I look stuck up and all this dumb shit, I'm probably the most approachable one. Like I'm the nice friend. Like sometimes I'm too damn nice, but I just don't get approached. Yeah, they think I'm somebody else and they don't like the way I talk, how I hold my mouth.
I don't like how I hold my mouth. I didn't know I did my mouth like that. I'm looking at the TV like, why?
My problem with us being friends and the whole coming for the friendship is that on last week's episode, didn't we just see like the bromance be established with Joel and Jason? So why is it a problem when women are doing it? Like, are we all supposed to just like fight each other? Like, no.
Hey,
what do y'all want?
I got a bone to pick with you. I see you up in the comments.
Thank you, BG.
That's what I was talking about. What did he say?
What accident?
Something about we was together too much. No, we weren't. I was talking to you some of the night, KG, and she was not with me, sir.
Oh, KG and I
are aliens, so don't do it because she was not over there when we were talking about our aliens.
Yeah, double standard. KG and I actually had a date. So remember last week I was at his bottom because he admitted he was being petty because I moved from by him because our conversation got kind of dry. So he put me at his bottom last week. Cool. So we did go on a date. Remember the little corn sack thingy with Alexis and Jason and Liz and AJ? Again, I was there. And so I was there with David and I had a follow-up conversation where we didn't get on the same page, but we came to an adult agree to disagree on the part about privacy. However, KG and I dug deep, baby. We got deep and we had a really good conversation. And so we're really good.
So don't be trying to come for freaking frack. Formed a little bond.
But what's wrong with that?
I don't see nothing wrong.
And
on the bonds on season 1, nobody said nothing about them girls becoming friends.
Okay, so this
like
is
the same dude.
It was only one guy that we liked in common.
Like we knew what we were here for, so we knew we're like, okay, girl, like this is who I like. You like, okay. And it was only one person that we had in common. Then that kind of just fizzled because of how the show was being run. And it's okay, well you're focusing more on there. I'm about to focus over here, and we'll just go. Ain't it weird how at the beginning they're like, oh, who do you guys like? And they're all struggling to say my name, but they're all saying my name. But y'all didn't see me talk to none of them. I talked to them all day.
Yeah. At
one point I had to say, look, I'm gonna get to you. Hold on. I'm gonna talk to him, then I'm gonna go talk. But they're not showing that. I don't know what they do. They up to something. Yeah. Because I had so many dates. Y'all just now seeing one. And it's like they're not even showing the stuff in order, because that was like one of the very first days. I went on like 2 or 3 after that. And now it's like they didn't skip to all this stuff. And I'm like, wait, y'all forgot. And the most important day that they should have showed was my date with Troy. That would have went perfect on this episode. Yes, I went on a date with Troy. They got shown. Spaghetti Gate.
Spaghetti Gate. Okay, well, since you brought up Spaghetti Gate, okay, tell me
in the comments.
Do y'all prefer cornbread with your spaghetti or garlic bread with your spaghetti? Let me know, because I heard a little birdie told me that on their date with Troy, he had cornbread with the spaghetti, and I was so confused.
I was confused. Yeah, garlic.
Okay, tell her to ask her about what the spaghetti look like. Now, if you know you going on a date with a girl who's half Italian, right? Who's Italian? What's your spaghetti gonna look like? The pasta gonna be in the pan like that, baby? The tea was thick. Because I about fell out when as soon as the date was over, she called me and she was like, "Hey, do you know what I tried to eat today on this date?" Cornbread.
Girl.
Really, Tay?
I told him too. I talked about him. I said, don't do that no more.
Well, it's questionable if he made the spaghetti or if he found it. We're not sure.
Yeah.
I never put shit in spaghetti.
Yeah. What are y'all thinking about these episodes? I want to see the date too. It would have been real funny.
Yeah, I wish y'all could have.
It was at his house. Yeah.
That's all.
No, no cornbread. I am Italian. Not with spaghetti. I love cornbread. Just not with my spaghetti. No.